channel. Today is a Q&A video. I told you guys on Instagram that I wanted to get to know you guys better and also at the same time let you guys know me a bit better. So I asked you guys to ask me a few questions. Personal ones, not personal ones, anything. So I'll try my best to answer as many as possible. I have narrowed down like a few questions that I thought were quite interesting and I thought it would be nice to let you guys know this side of me as well. So one question I got a lot was how did I get into being an influencer and being a YouTuber. It started out about I think 5 years ago when I was actually modeling for quite a few online blog shops in Singapore. So I was just like a model, one that would change like 30-40 outfits per hour and I was still studying back then, so I was first year into college in SMU and I was just doing that part-time because the money was pretty good for a student, so I just decided to do it. My first shop that I first modeled for was for my primary school friend's shop. She opened an online blog shop and one day her model was sick, so she decided to go onto Facebook and reached out to me. I haven't seen her or spoken to her for 6 years then. I don't mind trying if you guys don't mind me being a total noob at this. So I went for it and eventually she just decided to hire me as their shop's model. Slowly that's how I kind of just started getting into the business. All along I always had like a blog on the side which I used to just write about my day, write about like the things that I've tried, where did I go and stuff like that. And it's really just for the eyes of my friends. It just started to grow from there. I don't know when it started to grow, but I did put a link of my blog on my Instagram back then. From blog became Instagram and then to YouTube because I love watching YouTube, like everything about how to style my hair, how to do my makeup, how to dress, everything I learned from YouTube. And I always wanted to just kind of share like what I learned in a way that is easy for all of my followers and my viewers to kind of digest and follow step by step. So that is why I am on YouTube and that's how I got into it. Why did you not end up working in an accounting company? So for those of you that don't know, I actually graduated from SMU with an accounting degree. Why did I decide not to do it? I think obviously this is so much better. For me, I feel that as long as you enjoy your work, like it doesn't become work anymore. Very blessed to be able to call whatever I love doing my work. This used to be a hobby. After studying, I would like just go on Instagram, watch tons of YouTube videos. I would go to my blog and like write about my day. I would like, love taking photos of my outfits, of like buildings, of my food, everything. I just love sharing about my life. That was a hobby that eventually turned into a job. The point where I decided to make it my career was obviously the financial stability, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious about. In my final year of uni, I just decided to give it a go. I discussed with my parents, my friends, Matthias of course as well, and he was super supportive of it and he was just like, you know what, like if you never try, you never know. Youth is something that cannot be earned back. Like money can always be earned back, a job you can always find, but youth is something you can never ever get back once it's lost. So at that time I was like, okay, since I'm young, I should just give myself 2 years and I'm just gonna like really chong my heart out and just see where this leads me to, because honestly at that time nobody was really doing it full-time yet. So there were only a few and like it was really very different because like some of them already knew that this is what they wanted to do and they already are super strong in like arts, in graphic design, in photography and whatnot. But for me, whatever I studied was like a completely different field and I was just literally diving in head first to an industry that I had zero experience on. I'm really not like a natural at it at all. In that sense, I felt like I was giving up a lot and a lot of people was like, you have like a uni degree, why would you do this? But I tell them it's really not just about pursuing what you always set out to pursue and what the whole world tells you to pursue, because in every industry there are people who will do well and there are also people who will earn a lot of money. So would you believe it if I tell you that being an influencer, if you really work hard enough, you can definitely earn a few times more than an accountant? In the past, nobody would believe that, but today, there is slowly starting to be a shift. People are just kind of looking at our work and understanding our work a lot more and realizing that it's really not all that easy as it looks online. That is one reason why I decided to just not pursue a career in accounting because I really love doing this, and this is my passion, my hobby. And for as long as I can do it, for as long as you guys will want to keep watching me and keep like following me, I will be here. How do you wake up every day so early despite sleeping so late? I don't know. Okay, so one thing is Matt and I share a car, so I send him to work every single morning. In the past, like why we decided to come up with this arrangement is because I knew that if I allowed myself to just go to work as and when I like, I would just not wake up and just be super lazy and unproductive. Now that he has a working hour to go to work by, like I have to wake up, I have to wake up, I have to get my day started, I have to get going. Starts at 9 means I am up by 7, I need to get my hair done, my makeup done, I need to drive there. I try my best to sleep as early as possible, but it's always not possible because I just have a problem with procrastinating. Like I'll just lie in bed and just scroll through Instagram, watch YouTube videos, and I'll watch my Korean dramas. Life would be so boring without all these things. So on average, I get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, which is not enough, I know. So nowadays, I try my best to strike a balance. I have a friend that told me this really struck me. So he said that when you're saying yes to something, you're actually saying no to something else, which is very true. Because when I'm saying yes to more work, or like saying yes to my Korean dramas, I'm saying no to sleep. I'm saying yes to more work trips, I'm actually saying no to spending time with my dayas, my friends, my family, and so on. Kind of just keeping in mind that mantra and like just trying to live by it. So I try my best to make like a conscious effort to weigh my choices. Do you regret choosing accountancy as a degree, and do you see yourself pursuing anything related to it in the future? No regrets for sure. I mean, it was tough. Like I wish I chose an easier course. That way my GPA would be much higher and I would probably have a more enjoyable time in uni. I'm glad I survived. And no regrets, because I think everything that I've learned in SMU, in accounting, throughout my journey through 25 years of my life, I think everything happens for a reason, and I would say there's no regrets because nothing is in vain. And try to live your life without any regrets. So I try to see like the good in everything, because everything is a lesson. Have you ever worked in a corporate company before you became an influencer? I have. I actually did 2 internships, both of them in the finance sector. So I did a private banking internship and I also did a sales and marketing internship. Yeah, before I graduated. Favorite feature of my face and my fiance's face? That's a very weird question. Okay, let's start with his. I like his eyes because I think they are like little tadpoles. They are so Asian and cute. And I like his smile. Like I feel that a lot of guys cannot really smile very well, like, or they just look very awkward smiling. But for him, it's like he's a natural at smiling. For me, I think what I like about my face, I don't really like that many things about my face. My nose, I guess. Even though I don't have like the most perfect nose, but it's something that a lot of people accuse me of having plastic surgery about. So I guess like it looks nice. I don't know. My nose is completely real, guys. See, I can move it. I can even press it. It's just contour, okay? Like really, with makeup, you can do wonders. On to the next question about plastic surgery. A lot of you guys also asked if I have done any plastic surgery. I haven't, but I don't have anything against people who do plastic surgery because I think there's nothing wrong with you wanting to enhance your features. Matthias doesn't like it when I want to do anything to my face, so he doesn't even allow me to like do fillers and Botox. I'm not saying no to it. Right now, I don't need it, so perhaps in the future when I start to age or when I decide that I really want to get something done and be able to justify it myself, then I will consider doing it. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Okay, let me just share with you guys my MBTI. I am actually INFJ. I'm actually an introvert. I love spending time by myself. Like I love doing things by myself. Honestly, the thing about introvert and extrovert is not how friendly you are, it's more of like where you draw your energy from. So extroverts, they draw their energy from being around people and like just communicating with people, whereas for introverts, they gain a lot more energy from like being alone. For me, I love hanging out with friends and stuff, but it can get tiring. Going for events and like speaking to people, all these things, like they are fun, but like it reaches a point where it gets tiring and I really would love to be a hermit. My way of relaxing is really just chilling at home by myself, watching my shows or doing the things that I want to do. And I guess that is also why I'm a lot more comfortable with like filming and talking to a camera, whereas for most people I think they find it really awkward. Please share your diet and workout routine. This is something I get so often and I am working hard on it, okay guys. I don't mind telling you guys like why I have been just delaying and putting this off for a very long time. It's not that I don't want to share my workout routine with you guys or that I'm very selfish or whatever. It's just that I really don't have one, and I know the weight of my words. If I were to show people and tell people like, oh, this is how I work out and blah blah, like I don't want to cause any form of like unrealistic expectations, because I personally work out like 10 minutes once a month at home, and even these workouts, like they are not like the super intense kind, and I do not watch my diet at all. So I don't want to be putting out a false or like inaccurate message out there to you guys to let you guys know that with doing these kind of little exercises you can actually achieve this kind of results. Honestly, with fitness, it really boils down to your individual like body type, your body fat, how your body breaks down the food, what kind of food is good for you, what kind of food is not good for you, and it really differs. Right now, I am actually starting to work out a little bit more at home or like in hotels and stuff. So once I reach my goal of working out about 2 to 3 times a week, I have the conscience to call myself a fitness person and perhaps share like some fitness tips or like a fitness routine with you guys. Be rest assured, like I am trying to be as truthful as possible to you guys. I don't know why some people like literally accuse me of like working out like mad and pretending that I don't, because there is no point in me acting like I was born with such nice body and not doing anything. There's really nothing in it for me. Like by doing so, I'm actually saying no to a lot of health and fitness clients, a lot of sportswear clients, and so on and so forth. And that is actually a very big trend right now, and I wish I could call myself a fitness influencer or a fitness guru and be able to teach and share tips with you guys, but I can't. So please wait for me while I get there, okay? What's your lock screen wallpaper? Okay, let me show you. Tan-tan! It is actually a photo of Shozo Coffee in Tokyo. I shot it and I thought it would be very nice as a lock screen wallpaper, so I just put it there. How do Matthias and I handle arguments if there's ever one? We've been together for 7 years, so obviously we have been through a lot of arguments and a lot of quarrels. Because of sheer time and a lot of experience with each other, we already know what are each other's pet peeves. So I would not intentionally bring up something that I know he would get pissed at or he doesn't like me to talk about, and he wouldn't do the same as well. And I think that is really something that really time will tell, and time will teach us these things. We communicate a lot and we focus a lot on communication. Every single time we like quarrel or like we're unhappy about something, we have this rule to never ever go to bed angry. Even no matter how late it is, either one of us would like call each other, and I know it's very difficult to say sorry. Sometimes it's so difficult to apologize because I always feel that I'm not wrong, you know, and honestly nobody feels that they are wrong, especially in a quarrel. So we always agree to disagree. In this kind of circumstance, you know, like we'll call each other, we'll just go like, okay, you know what, let's just stop quarreling. Like, this is my final statement and this is your final statement. We have agreed that we just have differing points, and it isn't that important to let you agree with me, to have you agree with me. And if the answer is no, then let's just agree to disagree, you know? Let's just move on. And I think for us, it's more of like communication, and he knows exactly the things that would make me upset. I know the things that he doesn't like, and we just try to not go there. A lot of people always ask me or ask us about how we can make a relationship really long lasting, and there's one particular rule that we always kind of stood by from the very beginning, since I was 19 and since he was 21, is to never bring up the word breakup unless you truly mean it, and only if the problem is something that is very fundamental, something like cheating. Cheating is fundamental. I feel that you can't really fully trust them again, and that is very difficult for a relationship to work if there's no trust, or if we keep revisiting the same problems over and over again. So we both had this agreement that unless the problem is fundamental, then you are allowed to say break up. From my past experiences with my past relationships, and also looking at all my friends and their boyfriends or their ex-boyfriends, one thing about couples or us couples is that we always easily bring up the word breakup, you know, be it out of spite or be it out of just a moment of anger. But like for Matthias and I, we both have this just common understanding and a common ground that we will never ever bring up the word breakup, even if no matter how angry we are or no matter how we feel that, you know, at that point in time it will never ever work out. But as long as both agree that the problem is not fundamental, breaking up is really not an easy way out. So we really stuck to it, and I think that is one of the reasons why we kind of lasted so long. It really helps to de-dramatize the relationship a lot. 7 years have gone past and he's gonna be the man that I'm gonna marry, so yeah. Alright, that's it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for asking all these questions. I never knew that all these things were actually interesting to you guys, so that's why I never shared it. I really love this session. I just love talking to you guys and it's super fun. Let's do this more often. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe, like and share, and turn on the notifications button because we are going to be doing a lot of videos the whole month of December. There's a lot of giveaways as well and you don't want to miss it, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.